Good morning. Hello to everyone. Let me test before starting. Can you hear my voice? Can you see the file on the screen? Yes? Okay. Thank you very much. And before before starting today's problem session, let me ask you, do you have any problems related to your projects, your homeworks? Actually, as you know, we completed the graphical user interfaces homework, and now you are expected to implement your projects based on according to your requirements. Okay, according to your requirements specification document, and at the end of the semester, there will be a demo for each group. Okay, and if you have any problem, then tell me. Any problem with your teammates, any problem with communication, any problem with homeworks, okay? Any question, any problem? Okay. And let me repeat now, for the next approximately 3 weeks, okay, including this week, maybe it will be 4 weeks, okay, you are expected to implement your projects according to your requirements specification document with your teammates. Okay, if you don't have any question about your projects, then let us start today's problem session. As you know, for the past 3 weeks, we solved problems, especially previous exam questions, problems related to validation, verification, black box testing, and a few small questions related to white box testing. Okay, and today we are going to make a small workshop related to software testing. Okay, and I'm letting you 1 or 2 minutes. Please download the files on Google Classroom under software testing workshop. Okay. And let me repeat for the newcomers. Please download the files on Google Classroom under the title Software Testing Workshop. Can you see my screen now? I'm sharing Google Classroom page, Software Testing Workshop. Please click on that title. And please download these files, calculator.jar and software testing document. Please download these files. And if you want, you can create a directory and put these files into that directory, okay? And double click this calculator .jar Java application file, okay? and check that if this file is running or not. Okay, check that whether a calculator screen will be opened or not, and let me know, please. Ertuğrul Sadıç, thank you very much for your feedback. Did you run the application? Did you see the calculator screen? Check it, please. Did you see the calculator screen? Okay, okay. Most of you writing yes, uh, but I think Muhammed Kılıç has a problem. Muhammed, please try it again. Okay. Okay. Let me repeat for the newcomers. Please download the files on Google Classroom under Software Testing Workshop title. Okay. Everybody in the class has last 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we will start. Okay, and download these files and create a directory in your local computer. Okay, and put these files in that directory and be sure that this calculator application is running on that directory and run the application and check that you see the calculator screen. Okay, everybody in the class, please complete these things. Yes, I'm asking to class, did you complete the steps and download the files, create a directory on your own computer and put these files in that directory? Everybody in the class completed these steps? Is there anyone who didn't complete these steps? Because in a few minutes we are going to start the workshop application. Yes, did you complete? Okay. Okay, then let's start. And before actually you write these related test cases, I will explain something before you start, okay? And few years ago, I joined a workshop about software testing, okay? And I need to change the file. Okay. Now you are expected to see Öztürksel Calculator projesi yazılım test durumları dokümanı. Is it true? Yes, okay, thank you. And I joined a workshop about software testing, and actually that's the workshop which was held with a company, Turkcell, okay? And in that workshop, similar of this calculator application was there, okay, and we were expected to write this test cases documents, okay, and okay, in this actually this is 6 pages of documents, okay, and this is just an example. In this workshop, you are expected to write, complete this kind of test cases document. Okay, test case document actually, as you can guess, includes test cases. Okay, and actually you know what is a test case, what it includes, what is the aim of test case, what is the structure of test case from your slides, from your lectures, okay? And this is just a practice, just a small experience, just a kind of workshop about software testing, okay? And let me give you an example here. In that workshop, we divided test cases into main category, as you can see. The first category is called functional test, okay? And the second category, as you can see, is called graphical user interfaces test, okay? You actually are not expected to do the same thing, okay? You can divide, build some other different main categories, okay? You are not expected to do the same thing. This is not a necessity, okay? And this is just an example, okay? Let me continue. And under functional tests, Okay, we divided some tests about, as you can see, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and some operational tests about some sequential operations. Okay, and let us see this test case number one. Actually, in that workshop, the language was Turkish, okay? And this is the reason that this document was prepared in Turkish. But in this workshop, in our workshop, you are expected to prepare your documents in English, okay? Not in Turkish, in English. Okay, and let us read test case number one all together, okay? And we have some prerequisites here, okay? After these prerequisites, let me check your steps, okay? Let me check your steps. Okay, in your test cases, you are expected to write your test cases under these subtitles, okay? Test case number, test case name, test case aim, your inputs for this test case, your steps. We are going to see an example for these steps and expected output for this test case, okay? You are expected to write your test cases under this subtitles, okay? For each test case, you are expected to write all these subtitles, okay? And let me continue. Okay, let us see test case steps, okay? Please have a look at these steps. These are written in Turkish. Is there anyone in the class can't understand this Turkish document? Is there anyone in the class can't understand this Turkish document? Okay. And let me repeat, the workshop I joined, actually the language was Turkish, so that is the reason that I prepared this document in Turkish, okay? And you are seeing this test steps, and you can also see the expected output, okay? And the remaining is actually same, okay? And there is another test case which is about subtraction, test case about division, test case about multiplication, okay? And let us see test cases about graphical user interfaces, okay? And test case is about menu items, okay? We can see test cases about menu items, maybe help button. It will be about help button. You can have another test case related to about menu item button, okay? You can also have different test cases about some shortcuts, okay? Let me change the file. Okay. Everybody in the class, I guess you download these files, calculator application, and this file, software testing workshop file, and everybody in the class, I guess you created a directory in your computer, And in that directory, please put all these files in that directory, okay? Calculator application and this software testing workshop document. And again, in that directory, please open a Word file and write your name, surname, student number on top of that file, okay? And in that file, write the title test cases. Actually, you are expected to write 10 test cases, let's say 6 points each, okay? And as I mentioned, you are expected to write your test cases under this subtitles: test case number, test case name, test case aim, input steps, expected output, okay? And after completing these 10 test cases, then you are expected to write another title, bugs and defects, and you are expected to write bugs you found in this calculator application in English, okay? All your study, all your documentation should be in English, okay? Not in Turkish. Should be in English. Let me repeat, not in Turkish. Okay. And you are expected to write your bugs and defects under these subtitles. Bug number, okay, and you are expected to find 10 bugs. Okay, let us say 4 points each, okay, or let me say, yes, 4 points each. Okay, 4 points each. I'm sorry for that. Okay. And you are expected to create these subtitles for each 10 bugs, okay? Bug number, bug definition, and bug severity, okay? Let's say, please, let them, there are two bug severity, major severity and minor severity. And according to the priority, severity, the importance of the bug you found, please write major or minor. Okay, and after completing your study, your documentation, push your documents into Google Classroom under software testing workshop, okay, as you did in your previous homeworks, okay? But please don't forget to write your name, surname, student number on top of the document, okay? And this is an example I'm leaving you, which we actually have a look at in a few minutes ago, okay? And let me clean these requisite stuff, okay, here. And don't forget that you are expected to write your test cases under these titles, okay? Everybody in the class, did you understand me? Yes. Any problem? Any question? You are expected to write 10 test cases. 10 test cases, not 12. 10 test cases. Okay? And then you can start. Okay? And I'm here. I will be here to the end of the problem session. If you have any question, then you can ask me from the chat box. Okay, I will be here to the end of the problem session. Kadir is asking that test case'de problem çıkarsa onu bug kısmına yazabilir miyiz? Yes, this is the aim of this workshop. Yes, Kadir. Nurdeniz is asking that pozitif iki tam sayının toplamı bu mesela bir test case mi? Yes, yes. You can create this scenario as a separate test case. Yes. Any other questions? I'm looking at the chat box. Any other questions? No questions? Okay. After approximately 20 minutes, we are going to give a 10 minutes break, okay? Like we did in earlier problem sessions, okay? And then we will continue at the second hour of the problem session, okay? We will complete our problem session at 12:20, okay? 12:20 as regular finish time. And you are expected to complete your workshop study to the end of this problem session. Okay, please pay attention to the deadline. Deadline is the end of problem session. Okay, now let's give a 10 minutes break. After 10 minutes break, we will continue. Okay? Thank you very much.